For decades, small cars were everywhere. They were cheap, reliable, and perfect for everyday life. Cars like the Toyota Corolla and the Volkswagen Beetle became some of the best-selling vehicles in history. For millions of people, they were the obvious choice. But today, something strange is happening. They are quietly disappearing from roads, especially in places where they used to dominate. So what changed? Why did the most practical cars in the world suddenly fall out of favor? The rise of small cars. To understand their decline, we need to go back, way back. After World War II, the world needed affordable transportation. Fuel was expensive, cities were growing, and people needed simple, reliable vehicles. That's where small cars came in. The Volkswagen Beetle became one of the most successful cars ever made. In Japan, brands like Toyota and Honda focused on small, efficient vehicles, and they worked. The fuel crisis boom. Then came the 1970s oil crisis. Fuel prices skyrocketed. Suddenly, big cars became expensive to run. Small cars? They became essential. Cars like Honda Civic, Ford Fiesta exploded in popularity. Consumers wanted better fuel economy, lower costs. Practicality, small cars delivered all three. Global domination. By the 1990s and early 2000s, small cars weren't just popular, they were dominant. Especially in Europe, Asia, cities were crowded, parking was tight, and small cars made perfect sense. Meanwhile, models like the Toyota Corolla became bestsellers worldwide. The shift begins. Then something started to change. Not overnight, but slowly. Consumers began moving toward bigger vehicles, SUVs, crossovers, trucks. Reinforcing the vehicle transformation. But why? The SUV explosion. SUVs offered something small cars didn't. Higher driving position, more space, perceived safety. And over time, they became more fuel efficient. Suddenly, the biggest advantage of small cars, efficiency, was disappearing. The profit problem. Here's something most people don't realize. Car companies make very little profit on small cars, but SUVs, much higher margins. So automakers made a decision. They started focusing on bigger, more profitable vehicles. Regulations changed the game. Government regulations also played a role. In some markets, rules around fuel economy were structured in a way that made larger vehicles easier to justify. This unintentionally pushed manufacturers toward SUVs. Changing consumer psychology. There's also something deeper. Perception. Many buyers began associating bigger cars equal safer. Bigger cars equals better, even if that's not always true. Small cars started to feel. As demand dropped, automakers started pulling back. Models were discontinued. Production slowed. In some markets, small cars nearly vanished. Are small cars really dead? Not exactly. Globally, small cars are still huge. In many countries, they remain affordable, practical, necessary. But in places like the US, they've clearly declined. The story of small cars isn't just about vehicles, it's about economics, psychology, changing lifestyles. Small cars didn't suddenly fail, they were slowly replaced. Not because they stopped working, but because the world changed around them. And the real question now is, will rising fuel costs and crowded cities bring them back? Or is this the end of the small car era?